When we think about zombie movies, there is undoubtedly one movie that usually stands out from the rest, and that is I Am Legend. This movie starred Will Smith in 2007, and recently a sequel has been announced with the same actor. However, he lost his life at the end of the first movie. Some people thought the second part would then be about a prequel. However, we have confirmation that it is a sequel, and Will Smith will play the same character, and what happens to him after the events of the first film. The explanation for this is that the second movie will use the alternate ending of the first part as the official ending. An ending where the main character survives. In this video, we will be explaining that alternate ending, and what we could expect from the movie I Am Legend 2. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. The storyline of I Am Legend takes place in the near future, in 2012, after a genetically modified virus designed to cure cancer has spread around the world, wiping out most of the human population, and turning many of the survivors into violent, vampiric creatures known as Dark Seekers. These creatures are not the typical zombie that only seeks to feed and infect other people. The Dark Seekers are intelligent but are guided more by their primitive instincts, such as hunger and survival. They are also very aggressive. This virus quickly infected the planet, but as it usually happens in these cases, many are immune to it. Dr. Robert Neville, a scientist and former military man, is one of the last uninfected survivors in New York. His family died in an accident while trying to evacuate the city, and he now lives alone with his dog Sam in a deserted Manhattan. He works day and night here in an attempt to find a cure for the virus. And in his lab, we discover that he is immune to the virus, which is why he is one of the last humans left alive in the area. Every day, Robert sends messages in case someone hears him and decides to look for him, and he doesn't lose hope that there are more humans alive. During the night, he takes refuge in his fortified house, as the Dark Seekers, who are extremely sensitive to sunlight, hunt in the dark. To know when danger is approaching, Robert uses an alarm system that warns him when it is already dark. But one day, while walking through the city, he falls into a zombie trap and remains unconscious until nightfall. It is for this reason that he is attacked by the alpha of the Dark Seekers and his dogs. Unfortunately, his dog Sam is infected in this attack, and he has to put him to sleep. Later, he finds a woman and her son who heard Robert's radio messages and are looking for help from other people. After several situations where their lives are at risk, the Dark Seekers enter the laboratory and Robert sacrifices himself, but not before giving the antidote for the virus to Anne and her son Ethan. However, there is an alternate ending that tells a different story. As I mentioned, Dark Seekers are zombies that are guided by their instincts, but they keep part of their humanity in them. They act intelligently and can create emotional bonds with other people. In this alternate ending, Robert discovers that the alpha of the Dark Seekers came to the lab because he was looking for his wife or partner. Robert had experimented with one of the Dark Seekers he had captured to create the antidote, and this Dark Seeker was that alpha's mate. In this alternate ending, Robert apologizes to her because he realizes they have emotions. The zombies let him go, and he leaves with Anne and Ethan on a quest to find more people. Now, this alternate ending was the one that most people who saw the movie liked the most, as it is closer to the original story in the books. Surprisingly, this ending is going to become canonical and will be what the next movie will be based on. I Am Legend 2 will follow in Robert's footsteps after he understands that zombies are not just monsters, but a way of life. That, although they are dangerous to humans, they should also be respected in a certain way. The moral dilemma that I Am Legend 2 could present is whether he would actually be helping these people heal. Take for example the story of the Alpha and his wife. They have both been converted for years, and it would possibly hurt them more to become human again than to remain creatures of darkness. These dilemmas never usually present themselves in zombie movies, and that's what makes the second release so interesting. Now, what do we officially know about this movie? In both the book and the movie, throughout the study of mutants, Neville discovers that humans have their own organized society, with rules and relationships. So, we understand that I Am Legend 2 will focus on Robert's story, and his interaction with this community of humans, who have their own agendas, and perhaps it is in their best interest to keep the mutant or zombie infection in the world. It is mentioned that Will Smith refused to return to this movie several times, until Michael B. Jordan, known for his movie Creed or Black Panther, asked him to return to do it with him. Therefore, we could see a confrontation between Robert and a new character played by Jordan. Jordan could even become a kind of successor to Robert. Perhaps at the beginning they have big differences, but in the end they unite for a common good. Maybe this movie will show the worst of human beings, and how zombies could become Dr. Robert's unexpected allies. But when would this movie come out, and when could we expect a trailer? It has been mentioned that the film would hit theaters in the summer of 2024. This means that we could have a teaser at any time. Perhaps starting with a teaser explaining that the ending of the first movie is not correct, and showing what really happened, so that fans are not confused, and then revealing what the story of this movie would be. It's very exciting to have the I Am Legend movie back. This universe has the potential, not only to make a sequel, but also to create its own series, in the style of The Last of Us, but in a world where the zombies are a bit more intelligent and dangerous, and move through the shadows. But tell me what you think about the movie I Am Legend 2. Are you waiting for it? What do you think will happen? Do you think it was a good decision to continue the story with an alternate ending, or do you think they shouldn't have continued the story and that the first ending was perfect? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on the Oasis Geek.